September 1, 1939. The German invasion of Poland shattered the peace of Europe, igniting the Second World War. As the Wehrmacht's formidable forces swept across the border, the Polish nation rose to defend its sovereignty with unparalleled courage. This was a time of immense challenge, but also of extraordinary heroism. Amidst the rapid advance, one small, isolated defensive position would etch its name into the annals of military history. This was Wizna, a place where a handful of Polish soldiers faced an overwhelming enemy, embodying the very spirit of defiance. Their stand would become known as the Polish Thermopylae. The village of Wizna, situated in northeastern Poland, held immense strategic importance. It lay at a crucial crossing point over the Narew and Biebrza rivers, controlling the main road and bridge leading directly to Warsaw. For the advancing German 9th Panzer Corps, commanded by General Heinz Guderian, capturing Wizna was essential for their swift progress. The terrain around Wizna offered natural defensive advantages, with marshlands and river obstacles. Polish engineers had constructed a series of concrete bunkers and trenches designed to slow down any enemy advance. These fortifications, though limited in number, were intended to create a strong point. The Polish forces defending Wizna were commanded by Captain Władysław Raginis, a man of unwavering resolve. His unit consisted of approximately 720 soldiers, primarily from the independent operational group Narew. They were equipped with a modest array of weaponry, including machine guns, anti-tank rifles, and a few pieces of artillery. Raginis understood the gravity of his mission. He had sworn an oath to defend his position to the last man, an oath he would honor with his life. His men, though vastly outnumbered and outgunned, shared his determination to resist the German onslaught for as long as humanly possible. Facing Captain Raginis and his small force was the might of General Guderian's 19th Panzer Corps. This formidable formation comprised over 42,000 soldiers, supported by more than 350 tanks, numerous armored vehicles, and overwhelming air support from the Luftwaffe. Their objective was a rapid breakthrough, bypassing Polish defenses. Guderian's forces represented the cutting edge of blitzkrieg tactics, designed for speed and overwhelming power. They expected little resistance from the Polish defenders, anticipating a swift and decisive victory at Wizna. The disparity in numbers and firepower was staggering, a testament to the courage required for the Polish stand. On September 7, 1939, German reconnaissance units made initial contact with the Polish defenses at Wizna. Skirmishes ensued, giving the Germans a taste of the Polish resolve. The defenders, despite their limited resources, held their ground, inflicting minor casualties on the advancing enemy. The main German assault began on September 9th. Guderian, confident in his overwhelming strength, issued an ultimatum to Captain Raginis, demanding surrender. He threatened to execute Polish prisoners if the defenders did not lay down their arms. Captain Raginis's response to Guderian's demand was immediate and unequivocal. He famously declared that he would not surrender and would fight to the last man. This defiant refusal set the stage for one of the most heroic last stands in military history. His oath, sworn before the battle, would be upheld. The German forces then unleashed a devastating barrage. Artillery pounded the Polish bunkers, while Stuka dive bombers relentlessly attacked the positions from the air. The ground shook under the continuous explosions, and the air filled with the roar of engines and the screams of shells. Despite the overwhelming bombardment, the Polish defenders fought with incredible tenacity. From their concrete bunkers, they poured machine gun fire onto the advancing German infantry and tanks. Anti-tank rifles, though largely ineffective against the heavier German armor, were used with desperate courage. One by one, the Polish bunkers fell, but only after fierce resistance. Each position became a miniature fortress, defended until its occupants were either killed, wounded, or forced to withdraw. The fighting was brutal and relentless, often devolving into close-quarters combat. As the day wore on, the Polish lines dwindled. By the afternoon of September 10th, only a few bunkers remained operational, their defenders exhausted but unbroken. Captain Raginis, wounded but still commanding, found himself in the last remaining bunker, surrounded by the enemy. With no hope of relief and his position untenable, Captain Raginis made the ultimate sacrifice. To prevent his capture and to honor his oath, he detonated a grenade, taking his own life. His final act ensured that his promise to fight to the last man was fulfilled. The Battle of Wizna lasted for 3 days, from September 7th to September 10th, 1939. While a tactical defeat for the Poles, it was a profound moral victory. Captain Raginis and his men, against impossible odds, had held up the advance of an entire German panzer corps for a significant period. The delay, though brief in the grand scheme of the war, allowed other Polish units to withdraw and reorganize. German losses at Wizna were significant, with hundreds of casualties and dozens of tanks damaged or destroyed. The cost of their advance was higher than anticipated. The Battle of Wizna stands as a powerful testament to the indomitable spirit of the Polish soldier. It is a story of courage, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment to duty in the face of overwhelming adversity. Captain Władysław Raginis and his men became symbols of national pride and resistance. Their heroic stand, often compared to the Spartan defense at Thermopylae, continues to inspire generations of Poles. Wizna is not just a battle, it is a reminder that even in the darkest hours, the human spirit can shine brightest, defending freedom and honor against all odds.